What's going on, guys? This is Corey with Colorado Cold Bloods. Got another clutch update for you. This time we're going to go with a double feature. So for this double feature, we have two different clutches, number 15 and number 16. One of the primary reasons we're doing a double feature is because clutch 15 was only two babies, two hatchlings. So we will jump into the next one immediately after. So anyway, we're going to kind of hop right into this here. And the first one was, this was our girl Sigan, who is our world's first girl that we refer to as the Black Noise. She is a black pastel mahogany Harlequin trick. And basically we ran her to the Hypo Tristripe in hopes of hitting like a mahogany Harlequin or mahogany trick, mahogany black pastel. Pretty much mahogany was one of the key things I wanted. Any of the rest of them were just kind of good kickers to me. So we did only get two good eggs from her, unfortunately. The rest were all slugs, but we will jump right in. So the very first baby that we ended up with is exactly what I was hoping for, at least to the extent that it is a mahogany. So this is just a straight mahogany, but it is 100% double het for Hypo Tristripe. So that is one of the building blocks to getting the mahogany into our Tristripe project. Nice clean animal. Very straightforward for a mahogany. Beautiful busy bellies. Nice coloration. And those just straight keyholes there rather than full-blown alien heads. Nice clean alien heads. Very, very nice. Alrighty. And then the second one that we got is a straight Harlequin. So if you compare these animals to what a standard normal looks like, it's much more obvious and easy to tell. But these animals are just much, much brighter. Harlequin is a cleaner genetic. It tends to kind of cause a lot of striping. So you can kind of see, even to a certain extent, how it's starting to kind of stripe out that dorsal. You've got breaks in there, but for the most part, it's kind of starting to connect some of that. Obviously, we do have a double het Hypo Tristripe, so some additional connecting features can start occurring. But outside of that, you can look at these alien heads. Look how clean. They're empty a lot of times, or they'll have very, very minor pattern adjustments in there. But Harlequin is just a very clean genetic. It's, it doesn't do a whole lot to a normal other than it kind of goldens up the animal a little bit and kind of cleans out that pattern. So anyway, so we have a Harlequin double het Hypo Tristripe. And again, the mahogany double het Hypo Tristripe. Alrighty, so drop these guys into that bin, hand those off. Alrighty, so now we're going to jump into clutch number 16. Clutch number 16 was a very fun clutch to do. It's one I've wanted to do for a little while here. But the clutch here was our male rocket, who is a calico, very nice high white calico. And he is also a 66% het for Tristripe. We have yet to prove him out. Hopefully this coming season we'll get a shot at that. But outside of that, he went to our girl Harley, who is a super Enchi pastel, and she is 100% het for pied. So all of these babies will at minimum be Enchi, and on top of that, they will all be 50% het for pied. So we're just going to start jumping into the grab bag as usual. So we have a lovely Enchi that is 50% het for pied. And come on, I know. So very interesting markers, but I'd bet that one has a pretty good shot at it. Hopefully you can see those tracks. You can even see how it's starting to try and create a ringer right on that side of that belly. But very, very nice quality Enchi. Got those nice yellowing sides coming up. And looks pretty good. Alrighty. And we will jump to the next one, which is another Enchi. That is 50% het for pied. Alrighty. And then if we look, so you can see there's not really the tracks in the same manner. You don't have those extra kind of ringer markings coming up. The tracks aren't there. So this animal is still 50% het for pied, but if I was a betting man, I would go more towards those track marks, right? That being said, not all het pieds are going to have track markings, everything like that. So that animal very well still could prove out, but just from a gambler's perspective, we know which one I would aim for. So, alrighty. So, what we have next is a Calico Enchi. And I don't know about you, but if you look at this one, I have a hunch that we may or may not hit that het pied on that. But look at those oranges. Hopefully it's coming through on camera. It's just unbelievably orange. Cameras don't always pick up that orange very well, but beautiful Calico Enchi. 50% het pied, right? So, all right, we'll put that on top of that one just in hopes of minimizing the escapee process. All right, we have another Calico Enchi. 50% het for pied. Beautiful whites coming up. Gorgeous animal. Nice oranges in those bandings. And if we look, this one does not exactly have the same markers, right? So you've got some of that stuff going on, but a lot of that can be done by Calico, kind of creating these outlinings. Yeah, in general, you've got that. You've got how it connects all the pattern towards the tail. It does it a lot more along here. Again, there is also the possibility that all these animals are potentially het for Tristripe, being that Daddy is 66% het for Tri. So there could be some pretty cool stuff. Once we find out, then some folks who pick up these guys may get a surprise bonus on top of the potential het pieds. All right, so last but not least was the absolute cream of the crop. We did end up losing one egg in the process, or I should say one hatchling in the process. Unfortunately, did not make it out of the egg. They did make it to full term. They just did not hatch all the way through, unfortunate. But it was another Calico Pastel Enchi, just like this one. So this is the cream of the crop, and again, 50% het for pied. So who knows if that one's going to prove out. That being stated, this animal is absolutely gorgeous. I know a lot of you guys have seen this on Instagram at this point, Instagram or Facebook. We had the reel that went out, and a couple different photos that have gone out. So in general, this animal is just spectacular. It's so clean. It's so bright. I don't know if I can really capture on camera, the contrast on this animal against the whites. But it's just such a clean baby. So again, this one is a pastel Calico Enchi, 50% het for pied. So this girl will not be going anywhere. We did already checked. This one is a female. Absolutely will be staying right here. So, alrighty guys. Well, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let us know which one out of these guys was your favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed the double feature. Like I said, I know the other one was going to be a little bit short, so hopefully that made it worthwhile and kind of did a 2-for-1 special for you. But alrighty guys, we will catch you in the next one.